Hello, my name's Sue, and I hate video games. That's why we're here. How you all doing tonight? I have high blood pressure today. I can feel it. But the tincture I had on hand had gone bad. Fortunately, with tinctures, they don't become harmful or rot or anything when they go bad. They just lose potency. So I currently have nothing to lower my blood pressure any further. Fortunately, I'm shockingly level-headed. Apparently, most people watch streamers play games like this because they think it's funny when the streamer gets angry. And to them, I say, good for you. I'm very happy for you, and that you found a type of humor you enjoy. I'm very bad at pretending, very bad at performative anger. Anyway, what were we playing today? Oh, wait. I remember now. I remember now. Look, here it is. Baby steps. Hello, beekeeper. Good to see you. That's the sound of my controller turning on. I changed a while back all of the system sounds on the computer because for some reason, Risby got really scared of the default Windows 10 system sounds. Never quite figured that one out. Fortunately, their anxiety, both of their anxiety, Gaston and Risby, has gone way down. Risby's even slowly getting over his fear of sneezes. And that's incredible. The world holds many wonders, and the best ones are the ones where dogs get to not be scared. I just had my coffee. There it is. I set it by my foot. With the lid open, that could have been really, really annoying. Running out of beans. Hopefully we'll be able to bulk order some beans at some point relatively soon. But what good is coffee without beans? Well, I've also got the Cece's pizza that Jess got for me. What, Chet his coffee by his foot with the lid open? Yeah. Me and your dad have that in common, I guess. Put drink on floor next to foot. Forget it's there. Stand up. Yep. It's probably one of my most harmful ADHD traits, at least most personally harmful. Forgetting things that are hot. One time I even forgot myself, and I'm incredibly hot. All right, let's go. Yeah, they're redoing the basement. Oh, right. I forgot we're out in this field now. The field where the wishes come true. Gotta get the controls back down. Whoop. I love that if you stand on one foot for too long, he flails and falls over.
Oh, shit.
Excellent. All right, we were trying to walk up this last week. Whoop. Oh! Oh, Nate! Couldn't do that. You'd have to walk all the way back up. So, Nate has actually improved so much over the course of the game.
Yeah.
He talked a guy off a ledge. He's made a real friend who respects his autonomy. He accepted help for a moment. There we go. Look at that.
Grip.
Oh, don't worry, Nate. We got this. All right.
Whoa!
Ooh. Almost there.
Oh, is that an apple? No, it smells too floral. That was so floral. It wasn't an apple. It was more crispy and delightful. Yes, that was so good. Wax Jumbo!
What the fuck just happened? We finished our first challenge. We're this late in the game and we finally finished it. All right, now let's get down. He ate a floral and delightful fruit that wasn't an apple. He sure did. I don't know why we saw it upside down from a weird second-person view. Wax Jumbo!
Mighty God.
This game rocks. Like, no joke. This is in my top 5 games played this year for real. If I made YouTube videos, this would go in my top 5 games played in 2026 video. Hey, there's a seesaw. Or a teeter-totter, as we say in certain parts of Canada. Whoop. Whoop. Not only don't I see it, I never saw it. Whoop. I'm so glad it was floral and delightful for him, though. I'm having to get back into this. With migraines as bad as they've been this week. Hey. Oh shit, nope. Oh, just slide right off. That's rough. That's gonna be a tough one to get past. Migraines, and in some cases, migraine medicine, make me worse at video games. This is a proven fact. How do we get it? Is there a way I can get around this instead of over it? I guess I can try this. There we go. Wasn't sure I'd have the elasticity. There you go. Just slide under it, Nate. This is the peak of all video games. Getting a lot of exercise. Can we... Good job, Nate. You did it. I'm so happy for him. I think we're not going to try this one for right now. Whoop. You know what's wild? I'm currently playing the strangest Pinocchio adaptation that I've ever played or seen or read before. And Alice is playing an equally strange Alice in Wonderland adaptation. We just need someone to be playing an adaptation of Winnie the Pooh that's really strange. And then we'll have completed, or then we'll have a trifecta of our blessed childhood classics. Maybe a Peter Pan. Red light, green light came into our realm along with Jets. Came into our realm. Alright, so where am I supposed to get while the light is green? When I lived in NYC, the original Milne toys went on display at the public library. Oh, that's amazing. Guess you're supposed to go to the sign while it's green. It does seem like it. This concludes the tour. Please refrain from attempting to ride on the zip line. Oh, okay. How do you think we ride on the zip line then? We just gotta get close enough to the edge and try and reach for it, right? Not gonna be able to get to that, huh? That'd be a hell of a walk back up. But there's absolutely no way that Nate is going to be able to reach this thing, right? Let's try and do a running jump.
God.
Didn't work. To be fair, Nate, we were warned. Well, at least someone made a Blight Town. That's just Blight Town.
Grip.
Why is there a minecart there? Or is that something else? Whoops. I swear to God, if this starts swinging... That is a minecart, and there's a cube in it. We found the obligatory Minecraft reference, y'all. I'm so glad. Do you think we can get into this this minecart? This one does not have a cube in it. This one has a rock in it. And it's standing next to some penis mushrooms. Good to know. It looks like that leads back up to the tour. We want to... Did both ways lead back up to the tour? How do we get... Okay, I think this'll do. I think this'll go where we need it to. We're fine. Trapezius, more like Trapezino. I don't know where that came from, and I'm sorry. How do you know the mushrooms can play the piano? Because John at the bar is a friend of mine. Sing us a song, you're the pianist. Sing us a song tonight. 'Cause we're all in the mood for some fungus now. And Universal would absolutely put a block on my VOD just for that.
Hup. Shit!
Oh. Oh, right back down in the river. Well, where's this gonna take us? Wow, I managed to turn him over. All right, I guess this is our new path up.
Oh no!
I wonder if it's actually possible to get to the zip line. And if so, does it work? Okay, this is just rude. Look at this shit. Do y'all see what they want me to do here? So not cool. Mean-spirited, I would call it. This river is very quiet. Y'all notice that? It only makes sound when Nate displaces it. As though everything else is just a part of the flow. A little bit zen in that way. Whoop! Well. Can I get back to it? How much you want to bet those waves cut off a whole bunch of the distance? Oh no, under the log. Oh, the log's a physics object. That's so cruel. No. How awful. All right, Nate, just lay back, let the water carry you. If we're lucky, it goes in a full circle and we can just catch the next exit. Anal touching culture. All right, then. No, I need that stick. I need that. It won't let me grab at the stick. There we go. Perfect. We live here now. Yeah, there's no way to make progress from this rock, so I guess we're going back in. Here, Nate. Give you a bit of dignity on this one. So how's everyone doing? Oh, I can rotate him. At full 360-degree motion. It does go in a circle. Well, that's not bad at all. Anytime we fall, we just try the next one. I thought it might end in a beach. And I guess it does, technically. But it's a circular beach. Here we go. This is a game that wants you to get through it. I think that's the best way that I would describe this and how it's different from some of the other games Bennett Foddy has been a part of. This is a game that wants you to see it to the end. And I think that's pretty cool. How does a river go in a circle? This is a Philip Jose Farmer novel? Yes. If this was a river world adjacent planet, that would explain a few things, right? Everything in this world goes in a circle around the same mountain. As long as it's not a water world adjacent adjacent planet, right? Dennis Hopper was entertaining in that movie. But Dennis Hopper is generally entertaining. The game wants you to get through it. The game is not afraid to inflict brutal loss of progress. Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't really feel brutal to me, but I'm not normal. You're in Rover World. Look for the fabulous riverboat or the big mushroom pedestals. He hops Dennis. If I see mushroom pedestals, I'm gonna assume that I'm in Dinosaur Land. And that we have to defeat King Koopa to get home. Alright, I guess we just go back across. Yeah, we don't need to shortcut that bad. That's what got us killed last time. Oh. I just remembered seeing that scene, the upside down look at Nate's face. I think that might be a Death Stranding reference. I'm not 100%, but I seem to recall that. That's true. Dennis Hopper does hop Dennis. Good thing I checked ahead. Imagine if I just had the camera down the whole time and accidentally went on the left rail. These thin ones that I just have to walk down like a tightrope are actually a bit easier than when I have to worry about holes in the middle of the path and things like that. And yet, if I fall here, I'm less likely to fall all the way down. So I have to do both of these paths as is called for. That physics object log was a kind of a shock. We have never seen physics objects that were large like that. It's always just been cans and bottles to kick over. What do you think is over here? Think there's anything cool to find around that corner? I'm being played like a goddamn fiddle by this game. I much prefer to be played like a violin, you know, gentle. There's a very long fall and a level restart around that corner. You got the wisdom there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Here we go. All right, we got some butt sweat going now, but the water's mostly dried. See, Nate? Baby steps. That's why the game's called that. Oh, you're shitting me. So we can either go to the salt mine, or we can try and follow the path around the corner. Is that a Super Mario Brothers vine to the heavens? If so, why is the top blinking? I'm gonna see if I can get a decent view around the corner. Don't wanna... It looks like it's a dead end. So for this run, we won't go for it. I may end up just playing this on my own and getting all the achievements. This game is so fucking fun. Going up a mountain and there's a radio tower. Oh, that could be. I can't tell if it's a Mario Bros. Heaven's Vine or whatever they're called, or just a very long spiral staircase / drill. Spiral staircase and drill are basically the same thing. Soleil's been playing World of Horror. And the final level of any mission is the lighthouse. So I've had spiral staircases on my mind a lot. Alright, how are we gonna get past this minecart? There's not enough space not to do it safely. I doubt it's gonna move when I touch it. No, there's no way. That's too much of an overhang. Maybe on the other side? But how would I even get to that rail? Can't lift my foot high enough. Nope. Oh, dang it. Oof. It's a long way to the bottom, y'all. Well, now we get to try the other path again. I knew that wasn't gonna work, and I did it anyway. I have no one to blame but myself. It's a long way down to the bottom of the river. Stomp, clap. Stomp, clap. Is this a song? Because if so, I like it. And if not, then I've just made it into one. So yeah, once you're out on the bridge, that's when the river sound disappears. I hadn't made that connection until just now.
Oh, crap.
Dang it, Nate. I say as though the video game character has autonomy. Alright, here we are. Now I can see about walking on this physics log. I hope it doesn't roll. I'm not Scottish enough. Well, maybe Nate's Scottish enough for that. I'm Celtic. Does that count? Delta Ray, bottom of the river. The video for it is awesome. Watch the mirror. All right, all right. No, it literally does want me to log roll. That's wild. There's no way that I can do that. I'm only so good at video games. Let's try this. Dang. His feet were getting moved in opposite directions by the log itself. All right, back to the stairs, I guess. Ow. Anal touching culture. It just says that on the sign. The one I've had the most luck with is the stairs. We made it all the way up to that minecart. It's probably possible to get past that minecart, but I feel like if we go the other way, we're gonna find something more spectacular. Wax Jumbo. I like how Nathan just described how it tasted as he ate it. Flop. Is a wax jumbo a real fruit? It's a name I've never heard before, but he said it with such conviction. Wax jumbo. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. Obi-Wan Kenobi sucked at staying hidden, by the way. He basically just told his name to anyone who asked, but with some letters gone. go. And another, 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 and that's all. The thing is, this shortcut, if I can get it to work, would actually take me past the minecart. The problem is, I don't know, once I get to the top of the support, I don't know how I would get up higher. If I could use my fucking arms, I could do it. I thought that sound in the background rhythm was Nate complaining because I was standing on one foot, but no, it's part of the music. Y'all familiar with World of Horror? It's like actually really cool. And I believe they're kickstarting a board game version. Seen someone play a fair amount of it? Hell yeah. That sounds like a very angry donkey. Or at least a very unhappy donkey. Maybe a happy donkey. I don't know how donkeys express themselves. It just sounds angry if I've anthropomorphized it. Thank you, beekeeper. Let me get up these stairs. Enough to know that one of the best companions is easy to get if you don't mind eye stuff. Oh, yes, I know who you're talking about. They are rad. All right, we're going to go to the break now. I want you to remember that there is still a civil rights movement ongoing in this country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that shouldn't have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here some ways that you, yes, you, can help. They include the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project, and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help Black trans and non-binary people with food supplies and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black Lives Matter, the lives of people of color matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. All right, we're going to go to the break. I'm going to run some ads. I will see you back here in just a few minutes. Sorry, I apparently didn't push the ad button hard enough. So the ads didn't go on for a couple minutes. So now we got like 30 seconds left on the ad break. Ah, that's what happened. One moment while I reset the stream dock. Where is the correct button? There it is. All right. Exit. And turn it back on. Waiting for it to start back up. Takes a second. Streambee is a workhorse, but she's fairly slow. There we go. That should be fine. No, still nothing? Well, I'm gonna bring us back to startup because I may have to enter a password. Account not logged in. There we go. There's the trouble. I apologize for this. I should have caught it before the stream started. Close PNG tuber while we do this stuff. Authorization success. Oh, good. Now? There we go. All right, we got it now. Now we Red and me. Red was my favorite Fraggle. You identify with Boober, very fair. All right, let's get back into it. Now we walk up the stairs. I want you all to know that after I said, and now we walk, it was a Herculean amount of effort to not say do 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 do. Red here as well from Willow. Hello, Willow. I don't know if I greeted you yet. Let's see. Won't fall, Nate. Just keep your face pressed against the rock. It'll all be okay. There you go. No figurative skin off your nose. Lots of literal skin off your nose, though. Oh, this is gonna be something, huh? More baby steps. Just like the game says. Oop. Step slightly more out to the left there. And
Fuck.
I do like that he says both fuck, and oh bother. Maybe this is the Winnie the Pooh adaptation that we need. Yes, because he says oh bother, that means this is a Winnie the Pooh adaptation.
Watch it burn.
Ooh, that was close. Damn it, that's another ant. Put out more ant baits. They're bad this year. They smell terrible because they're those stink ants. I don't know which direction I'm supposed to be going. I feel like this is the wrong one. It's okay to do it the easy way sometimes. The game has taught me that. And even the easy way will have its challenges.
Oh crap! God!
All right. All right.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay.
Holy shit. Can I not get up there from this side? Do I have to go across the top? Like that might be the case. Went and turned the laundry at the break. Well, that's productive.
Oh shit!
All right. All right. We're back on rough ground. We've got grip. The frustrating thing is I know this is at best leading me back up to the wrong side of the canyon, but there's got to be a better way over it than climbing up one of those two pathways. There we are. Oh, I'm going to fall all the way back down, huh? This is going to be great.
Crap!
Yep. Yep. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hold on to that. Oh! Head first. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hold on to that. There's got to be a better way. Ah, boober activity. That makes sense. I'm just going to get distracted and go on an adventure. Wonk. There's always a better way.
Oh.
I feel like that's something that people who talk about speedrunning don't understand. But a lot of people who who actually do speedrunning understand it very well. Oh, okay. Now we're not doing that. We're crossing this damn bridge. I feel cheated on that one. I feel like I got it right and the game fucked it up. She said after fucking it up. Alright. We can get it. We definitely can got this. I am speaking good. Good. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Down the stairs. Gaston, what are you doing? Gaston, what are you doing? You want to come up? You want to come up with me? Alright, come up then. If you just saw this frame, you'd think I was playing something like the Backrooms, right? Keep going, but... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to elbow you. Keep going. There you are. Good boy. Need to set something up later. Wait, whoops. Okay. No, we're back. I set down the thing. We're back now, though. My instinct is to step as far to the left on the log as possible, but I know that's a trap. Because the log doesn't move. And I'm not going to get rushed off of it by the water, which is currently not affecting me. So I want to be as far from the edge of everything as possible. Okay. Really, Nate? Really? There we go. We can get up here, right? We can totally get up this way. There's no way we are going to get up this way. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. It's not quite parkour. Alright, so that's absolutely unclimbable. Even my perfect timing is barely keeping me stable on it. Let alone giving me upward momentum. Aha! Aha! Okay, okay. I'll get you some... What do donkeys eat? Hay? Cigarettes? No, it's camels that eat cigarettes, sorry. Moo. Gonna be honest, this is how I sound when I first wake up. That's why I don't do the afternoon and morning streams. Come on, you made a staircase here and everything. There we go. I've gotten pretty good at falling stable. It's a bit tricky to get used to. But it's made some of these courses much, much easier. All right, can we get across here? This is gonna be a huge fucking leap. I think it's possible. I think that it's possible. It's gonna be rough, but I think we can do it. Thank you, Beekeeper. Oh, almost, almost. I mistimed it just slightly. Go. Here we go. Do 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 do. Oh no, it started. I'm sorry, I've unleashed it and I can't, and it cannot be contained. Oh! Knock on the head with that one. Is there something I'm missing here? That one's lower. We might stand a better chance. I also might topple into the river. But it's not like this game isn't about taking risks. No, that's even worse. Didn't fall in the river. We're golden. No, Nate, you're fine. See? We're fine. We got this. Nate kind of looked like he'd just given... That was incredible. Did you see that athleticism, that skill? A thing of beauty to behold. Judging by the child who sang it at the social event we went to a bit back, they just are. Do 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 do. It's true. Why am I having such a hard time with this now? Oh, right. I'm supposed to step across that so I don't wind up with one foot on a slippery spot. Alright, I'm convinced that it's possible to get up over here. We just gotta figure out how. Things did a Columbo video called Clumbo. And they did... That's Klumbo. Might have been Clumbo. But either way, they did Baby Shark. They do YouTube poops. She does YouTube poops. I was trying to remember her pronouns that whole time. Alright. Alright, there's gotta be a better way. Damn it, now that's stuck in my head. Oh, that's... I don't know if it's possible, but I want to believe. I want to believe. Oh. I think if I'd stepped just a few pixels further there, we might have got it. Oh, he is really good at landing directly on his balls. It's a good thing he's invincible in this world. know. I gotta believe. All right. Check and turn the signal to the left.
God.
Oh, that was as close as we've gotten. Wow, he actually rolled. That was like a cartoon character falls down the stairs, like Andy Capp or John Arbuckle. I'm certain there's problematic shit in Parappa the Rapper. Like the fact that they decided that they wanted the driving instructor to be named Mussolini. That one comes to mind. Check and turn the signal to the right. To the uh-oh. I don't know, maybe I'm lifting my back foot too soon. Usually I had the problem of lifting my back foot too late. No, he loses balance just the same. Now step on the gas. Step on the brake. What if I do this sideways? Y'all think Nate's can do a side splits on this one? I absolutely don't think he can do a side split on this one, but we're gonna try it. Huh. That's a maybe. Though we did fall the long way afterwards. Good landing. Perfect 10. I went into this game thinking, oh, this is going to be a silly little romp, and I've just fallen in love with everything in it. No, he can't put his leg out far enough if it's directly perpendicular. There we go. All right. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Stop the car. We've got an emergency. Can't you see? Genuinely surprised at the wish scene. Me too. Oh my god, we did it. We did the big steppy. Everyone, Nate has done the big steppy. I just had to move a little further on and go sidewise. I was genuinely surprised that worked. Yeah, this game is weirdly emotional, even in its ridiculous moments. And it has a lot of ridiculous moments. It feels deserved that Nate has such hard feelings. And it feels weird to say that, considering just how absurd everything is. Probably should have gone the other way. Oh, wait, there's stairs here. God, I miss the concrete stairs that go up the side of Mission Hill. That's a weird thing to miss, but I do. couldn't even use them anymore. Right? Like, I need a wheelchair to get around outside the house. But I miss their presence. That's right, the stairs give me presents. What have your stairs done for you lately? Alright, yeah, we need to use the log or the rock under the log to get up there. Okay. Gotta do this fairly... Nate, please. Nathan, please, thank you. The only context I have for Mission Hill is a cartoon from years ago. Yeah, I tried going back to watch that a little while ago. I don't recommend it. I loved it when I was younger. But wow, it does not hold up well at all. That's where, you know, when I say that something is Kafkaesque, I haven't done that one in a long time. But that's where that comes from. Ma'am, please no meat touching. That is the one thing that has really stuck with me from that show. Because it was an exploration of humor and saleability versus simply art. And also, please no meat touching. Oh. Alright, that's a slide all the way down, and at the top of it is a cabin, so we're gonna have to cross it in a second. Check it out, y'all. We're 90 minutes in, and we finally made some progress. I would not have guessed that it aged well. Yeah, I didn't expect it to either. It aged about as well as I thought it would. It was either Cartoon Network or Comedy Central in the early 2000s. So, you know, everything that comes with that. All right, can we get over this fence like this? Mate, it's much easier to hop a fence if you're willing to use your arms. Anyone else notice that when we're in a cutscene, Nate is fully able to make use of his arms? I think Nate's fucking with me at this point. Oh. The only two plot lines I remember are the time the little brother got blackout drunk on Jaeger bombs. I think that's like episode 2. And the time their neighbor, the massage therapist, almost got killed by a pimp. I didn't watch far enough to get back to that one, but I vaguely remember what you're talking about. But please no meat touching. Just forever. That's a winner. The show had a lot to say and really didn't know how to say it well. That's the impression I got as I went back to watch it again. It was around the same time as Odd Job Jack. Odd Job Jack aged better, except for the final episode, which was literally made to say fuck you to their producers. Which was Comedy, I believe, which is the Canadian equivalent to the Comedy Network. We're very creative in our naming up in Canada. The final episode of Odd Job Jack is one of the worst things to ever be put on television. And the fact that they still aired it after how awful it was is shocking. But it was basically saying, oh, we're canceled? Fuck you. And wow, it sure is.
Shit.
All right, how do we get up here? This isn't going to help me get up higher, is it? I don't think it... Oh, wait, maybe if I go up this...
Uh-oh.
What's it called when you mix... Mulch, right? When you mix dirt and tree branches and twigs and leaves, and they turn into a sort of ground paste.
Oh.
He threw out his back chasing her, so she gave him a free massage, and then he was like, oh, you're that kind of massage therapist. Yes, mulch, excellent. This mulch is very slippery, much like real mulch. I should have done this with the other leg. There. Oh, almost had it. If we can get up onto that, then we can get over the wall. I know there's probably an easier way if we start going back to the right, but I want to do it this way. So do you think this game counts as a Strange type game? Because I do. My favorite thing about Kojima describing a Strange type game is that what he described was a story where you're not told everything up front and it reveals it to you in little strands as you go. Also known as writing. He described all of fiction and thought he'd invented a brand new genre. Whoa, I thought I had the balance for that one. All right, I shouldn't keep kicking her. Nate's gonna want to swim down the mountain. He'll be swimming round the mountain when he comes. He'll be swimming round the mountain when he comes. All right, we're gonna... There we go, reverse feet. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to happen. Do you think Pleasure Island exists in the same kind of conceptual space as Neverland? Well, in Pinocchio, the novel, it was a specific, like, literal island in the middle of the sea. Although I suppose it's possible that all of Pinocchio happens in a conceptual space. So, you know, the back rooms.
Shit. Ugh. Not again.
In any case, I think Nate is a lot more likable than the original Pinocchio. Okay, I don't think we're getting up this way. Feel like I do worse with every attempt. Yeah, there's just not enough space to get a whole foot up there. Yeah. All right. We're going to check back this way then. I just want to say that I use, as I said a moment ago, I have to use a wheelchair to get around. When I'm out of the house, I'm full time in the wheelchair. I could get over this. I could get over this waist high wall and probably pull my wheelchair over afterwards. Saw someone suggest a Backrooms game, but you're a dad trying to turn off all the lights. Oh, that's actually kind of ingenious. I understand, like, literally what a liminal space is, but the concept is still kind of odd to me. Because those in-between places don't feel the way that people describe them to me, you know? Evergreen? What's going on with that evergreen? That is just some incredible sound design there. That will not stop until you're no longer touching. Until you're no longer meat touching, please. Oh, would you look at that? I just had to turn right and I would have seen the easy path up. Ooh, pine needles. I love pine needles on the ground. All right, I think we can get to the house from here. Maybe? This mud is going to be very difficult to traverse if it's even possible. I guess here's a safe place to test it. All right. It functions just about like real mud does on a slope. You know, if Nate would just grab a branch to use as a walking stick here, that would also make this a lot easier, you know? This legitimately looks like a landslide came down and dragged the house with it. They've captured that feeling real good. All the sound has gone except for Nate's footsteps. Steppies is all we have, but maybe steppies is all we need. A lot of the places people describe as liminal don't seem liminal to me, so I'm not sure if I don't get it or they don't. Very fair. Okay. Now what? I guess I should have checked if this path actually ended anywhere. Oh no. How far am I gonna go, you think? No, 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 no. Here we go. There we go. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. It's not that bad, Nate. Come on. Pick yourself up. Look, even if we fall all the way into the river, we can get back up. We know that now.
Shit. Yep. Oop.
See? See, this is not so bad, Nate. Hi, Mox. Do you think this is chocolate ice cream? Yes. If you've ever, like, worked retail, a lot of the places people think embody it just kind of fall flat. Yes. Yes. Maybe that's why I don't get it. Because I've been to these spaces so much. That donkey's gonna kick me if I get too close, isn't it? Do you think that used to be a human? Do you think that donkey used to be a human?
Touch it. Up.
I'm not saying Pinocchio's problematic, wink wink, but I am saying that they did try and do a human trafficking story,
Touch it.
you know, with Pleasure Island. So that's kind of weird to think about, right? I've been here the whole time. Oh, I believe it. Your presence is felt and appreciated. That does seem... I just don't want to acknowledge you until you speak, because I assume until you speak, you may not want to be acknowledged. I think that's just good streamer etiquette. That does seem like the sort of thing a donkey would do, kick you if you got too close. Oh, I thought you meant human trafficking. Yeah, none of the animals except the baby chick have really reacted to Nate thus far. So I don't think the donkey would kick me, but I don't want to risk that it might. Okay, now we're in the really wet stuff. And as long as we can maintain balance, we're gonna be able to stick to it. But we do have to make sure we... Ooh, that was close. We do have to make sure we stay balanced, or we're just gonna flop over and not be able to stop. It's the opposite of how it usually is for me. I flop over and then I have to stop. That tree is one of the same trees that has a wax. I forgot the name of it now. One of those delicious floral fruits. So much better than an apple. Ooh, that was close. I like all the bird sounds, and there's a pig sound in there. Honestly, I just like animal sounds. Do you think this is going to be Nate's house if we go inside? I guess I don't know how to check because we can't see the basement. That's part of a toilet and a bathtub. Okay, so why is that stuff in the front room of the house?
Shit.
Ow. Well, we're here. We might as well explore, right? Hey, wait a sec. That's not salt. Isn't that the same thing that was in the mine carts that were coming out of the salt mine? Because that's wrapped up. That's wrapped up like a big box of paper, like printer paper. And this game is sort of an exception, given that I immediately stopped paying attention to my screen as soon as I got it on. Gotcha. I can definitely understand not enjoying this. Hopefully my commentary is enough to carry it. Oh, the angle of the house is so trippy because it makes me feel like Nate's at an angle even though he's not. Is that a giant Turkish delight? Yes. Toilet's in the living room so Nate can't use it. Ah, ah! I love that. That's excellent.
Yep.
Nope, can't stand on the rail.
Ugh. Whoop.
This feels like it's possible to get up. I just need to figure out how. Howmst. Howmst, as Gen Z says. And also millennials. And probably Gen Alpha. Is there even a reason for me to want to get up here? Yes, there's a maze of boxes to explore. You cannot hide this from me. That would be quite unfair. Like, stand my right leg against this wall. Given all the boxes, my presumption is that they were moving in or out. So the toilet in the living room was probably about to be installed or recently replaced. Oh, that makes sense. Right, you would know this stuff. Thank you for that insight. If it's possible to get up here, I'm not seeing how. Okay, not the rail. The rail has 0 grip. Which I guess is necessary. Because otherwise you can't slide down it. Walking downhill in this house? I thought that's what was going to happen, so that's why I carefully did that. Walking in this house is so trippy. See, that's black mold right there. I don't think that's iron deposits. Calcium, lime, and rust. Well, that one's not a physics object. I feel lied to. This all feels like there's places in here I'm supposed to reach. But I do not know how to do so. Placing a toilet is shockingly easy. Yeah, I've actually done that before. It's very simple and horrible. Won't let me step on the metal frame. Let's pretend that one didn't happen. It leads out onto the fucking porch. At least it's not funneling me towards the open door. That'd be extra cruel. Oh, too far. Alright, let's see if we can get out of this dang house. Oh, that should actually not be too bad. Because we can just go up here.
Oh no!
There we go. Perfect. Oh, now I can stand on a rail. Good a place as any to go to our second break. Hey, if you want to support us, there's a couple ways to do that. You can subscribe here, which gets you access to our super cool emotes, including our most recent damn fine cup of coffee. You can do that. You can subscribe here. Or you can head on over to patreon.com/ifwhen. Get access to art, music, and shoutouts at the end of the streams. So we would love it if you would do one of those or the other, or both. I'm not picky. All right, that's gonna take us to the break. We'll be back in a few minutes. So now I'm trying to think which modern dystopian tech company that is attempting to rule the world has the most embarrassing name. Because right now, I do think it might be Google. Google was fine when they just kept saying, oh, we're not gonna do evil shit. But now they're like a giant evil overlord company, and they're still called Google. Wait a sec, can I just get up onto the, Oh, shit. That's gonna be a little tough. Getting slippy.
Shit!
There we go. Get over the slippiest part. Ox! Palantir. Oh, yeah, that one's not great either, huh? Honestly, and I'm being very serious here, X. That one's pretty bad. How do I continue? Oh my god, they want me to get to the... Cannot remember the name of it when there's a fucking door that leads out to to another fenced-in floor. I'm trying to name a company X since the 90s. Oh, yes. And he finally managed it. And everyone made fun of him.
Oh no!
Okay, we're not going to be able to go up that way. Oh. No, Nate, buddy.
Oh.
No, that was nothing, Nate. Just pick yourself up and let's get back on the road. Terrace. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's also true. Hotels often have them. It's such a simple word, and I don't know why it's escaping me so. Balcony, thank you. It looks like they want me to get up to the balcony to go any further. I may be able to skirt around the side here. Maybe. I don't know how to get to the balcony. That was very confusing. Probably not thinking Windows Walk, nor Widow's Walk. It's so hard to tell how Nate's balance is when things are at a slant like that, but I think we're doing good. I feel this. I relate to this so much right now. All right, let's get moving, Nate. I believe in us. We can do this. We are the greatest. Man, I could have just come out the back door, huh? That's the sound of something walking inside that house. It's part of the music. Feels so uneasy. Even if we've managed to get to the balcony, I don't think we could have made it up here from there. So it's a good thing we decided to go around. Because I'm the Wanderer. Or maybe the Snake Light? I'm not sure which. I don't think Snakelight got a marketing push in the States, but maybe it did. It used the Wanderer as its jingle. But instead of the Wanderer, it was I'm the Snakelight.
Oh, no.
Because the Snakelight twists around and around and around and around. Snakelight repair, Snakelight replace. Yeah. I hate that for some reason. It feels viscerally awful. Kind of like the word mouthfeel. There we go, Nate. See, we got this. This is no problem. Look, if we fall right here, we're just gonna hit that fence. It'll be fine. Might be easier just to slide down on one foot. Thought we'd get a cutscene if we went in the house, if I'm being honest.
Oh, no.
I was at least hoping. Alright, back to mulch. It's so tumultuous out here. Oh yeah, the snake light was just like a light on the end of like a really thick bendy straw. So you could just curl it around different places. So above here, it's just all ice cream, huh? Ice cream all the way up. How about turtles? You know, like the candy? That's kind of funny. If I step here, we're gonna start sliding.
Oh shit. Ooh. Yep. Up.
There we go, see?
Ooh.
Whoa! No, no, hit the rock, Nate. We did it. Good job, buddy. I bet the naturally occurring ice cream was also the result of a wish and possibly why Nate was advised to wish for a reasonable number of cigarettes. Oh, shit. I think you're right.
Oh.
That's good shit.
Crap.
Really, Nate? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is this gonna dump me all the way into the river? Oh. Nearly. Very nearly. Well, nothing to do but dust or scrape ourselves off and keep going. Well, that was a good sound. Like droplets of water, maybe? Popping bubbles? Well, it sounds like someone blowing bubbles in the water. That's maybe the most overt instrument we've heard in the soundtrack. He tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, he couldn't even splatter. Because he's immortal here. So, you know, he can fall a great distance without becoming street pizza.
Oh shit.
I want to get up here, but I don't see how. Guess I have to go around. Because Nate still won't lift his knee higher than his waist. I like it when we find new ways to go after we fall. Alright, we can't get up from here, so... I'm always interested in the various paths that have been set out. Oh. Maybe if I...
Oh crap.
Well, that was pretty impressive. Whoa. Almost had that. Not even close that time. Rough. Come on, Nate. We don't got all day. That's not true. I have all the time in the world. And so does he, I guess. Alright, so that's not working. It felt like it was going to at first. Is there any other way up? Or is that path? That is the only path up. I can't figure out how to get my foot onto it. All right. Damn, I was hoping if I tilted the camera up, he'd lift his leg further. Let's turn on analog for a second. No, I can still only get it. Jump. Doesn't let you jump. Alright, that's not working. Must be something I'm missing here. Because I don't feel like this should be a dead end.
Fuck.
It wouldn't fit the game's design for this to be a full-on dead end. It won't let me step in the crack in the granite. There's a crack between two layers, but it's just a texture. Maybe if I... No, can't trick him into getting his heel up over it like that. This feels like it's the only place it'd be possible. There was like an entire staircase clearly carved into the rock intentionally. And so far in this game, that has always meant there's a way to progress. And I don't want to think they suddenly decided against that.
Yeah. Oh.
But I don't see a way up, so I guess we gotta go another way. Wait, is this the way we came from, or is this another different way? I think this might be another different way. Yes, it is. See, I knew it. I knew they wouldn't fuck around on their design ethos all of a sudden. Now, getting over this thing. I'm not very good at the sliding around this sort of obstacle part. I guess we gotta try. Oh shit, we did it. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. And you'll have to agree, I have confidence in me.
Oh.
All right, this way looks less risky.
Eddie. Ah!
Okay. At all material times, I'm making myself remember that this is exactly what the devs wanted for you. It's true. I've been playing Monster Hunter for well over 20 years now. You think that janky, bizarre movement affects me whatsoever anymore? No, Rise was the one that weirded me out the most because the movement was so fluid and perfect. Well, we yearn for the salt mines in any case. All right. We are up to the fence. And the sign that says salt... And now I've just accidentally stepped over the fence in a way that I had not been able to do intentionally up until now. I just... You know what? Fine, I'll take it. So I guess now we can go to the salt mines. That is how you don't go downstairs. Well, I guess it's how you go downstairs. It's just not the preferred method. That's how you go down the stairs, whether you want to or not. Okay. So no, these are not the wrapped packages that we saw in the house. There's a shovel. I like shovels. They make it much easier to dig. And if there's one thing that everyone loves to do, it's digging a big ass hole. I may be going backwards, but it's not like we're going too far out of our way to do so. Oh, oh, look who it is. What was his name? Moose?
Hey, Moose.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, no, what happened to you?
Oh, I just got a little wet.
Yeah. Didn't think of taking the zip line over there?
Oh, no.
Well, let's get you warmed up. Come over here by the fire.
Oh, thanks.
Making marshmallows. You want one?
Yeah. So, what are you doing with all that wood?
Oh, this, I'm taking it up to my cabin in the mountains. Building a little toilet, don't you know?
Toilet?
Yeah. Yeah, labor of love.
What? Where'd you say that cabin was again?
Oh, shadow of the mountaintop. Like, right up there. Really high.
Oh.
Yeah. But where are you headed?
Oh, mountaintop?
Mountaintop?
Yeah, just the mountaintop.
Like the summit?
Yeah.
You, know there's nothing up there, right?
Yeah.
Just a white triangle.
No, just, but it's for the thrill of the climb.
Oh, it's thrilling to you.
Yeah, yep.
Just feet, huh?
Yeah, just feet.
Just feet.
Okay. Looks like this one's ready.
Oh, thanks.
How do you like it?
It was a little undercooked.
Oh, didn't realize we had an expert among
Yeah,
us.
no,
maybe you should show old Moose how it's done.
Okay, I kind of just stick it right in there.
Whoa, it's catching fire.
Yeah.
I want a marshmallow, not a briquette.
No, it's good. It makes a crunchy crust. Here, try that one.
Okay.
He's making connections now. Zip line, by the way. The one that we tried to grab, which was very funny. Oh, hey, someone was here when he woke up? Hey, annoying whistling.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Ethan. Moose. Yeah, yeah, Moose to you too, buddy. Mate, there's something that's been bothering me. I was just talking to Jim.
Yeah.
He said you turned down his lantern.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was thinking to myself, how'd you get through the fortress? That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, no, not a problem.
Didn't you stub your foot?
No, I just ran right through there.
Mate, always doing everything the hard way. It's
Yeah.
incredible. Am I see up top?
Yep, yeah.
All right, Slaughter.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of...
He
Just
spoke
doing
the
it
truth.
The hard way, huh?
Oh, no, yeah, no, that was just bullshit. Just having,
Oh yeah, just bullshit.
yeah.
Where'd you say you were headed again?
Mountaintop.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I got a lot to get on with. I got to build this toilet.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh,
See ya.
oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, see you soon.
Talk about doing it the hard way. I believe that this is the way we would have come from That would have been so much shorter. I just wanna see now if this goes right out to the place where we fell like an hour ago. It's hard to run on minecart tracks. The timing changes with every step. Oh no. Yep. We're right there. Incredible. Talk about doing it the hard way. Well, the long way, really. Having a hard time keeping my run straight as it is, even on relatively flat ground. Made it pretty far that time.
Oh shit.
The only time Nate braces himself with his hand is by accident. Flop. Flop. Nate? I currently cannot move. I can't even move the camera. What the hell? Yeah, I can move it with the mouse. Did my controller just stop working? I disconnected the controller. And then Nate got up on his own immediately. That was wild. I am glad that someone finally directly pointed out that Nate is just doing everything the hard way instead of just accepting help. Because Nate's getting his character arc. Whoops. When he got stuck there, I thought maybe Nate got Bethesda's and was about to spaghettify. That's what I was thinking too. All right. So we can't get across here. We need to find a way to climb up the other side. Hey, look, there's something that's actually moving on its own. That doesn't really happen in this game very often. Wonder if we can stand on that shit. A lot of the level design ethos in this is actually similar to Getting Over It. In that nearly every part of the level is a solid object that you can rely on to act the same way anytime you interact with it exactly the same. And I'm not saying that's always how it works, but that's the ethos, that's the intent. Oh, good try, Nate. We'll get him next time, champ. Well, that was dramatic. I don't think that's going to be the way we get up, though. If we do, we have to come at it from the inside. I want to climb you like an animal. Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm literally just accidentally hitting the control panel with my foot. Ow.
Oh, oh no!
Whoop.
What?
Yeah, I don't think we're getting up that way. That's a red herring right there. An industrial accident waiting to happen, or having already happened, perhaps.
Crap! Eep. Oh, oh. Crap!
Seriously, Nate, you should go into ballet. Most people can't learn this flexibility anymore by your age. I'm impressed. As much as I wish I'd had the opportunity for ballet as a child, with the way my body is now, I think I'm glad that I didn't become a professional ballerina. Because my body would be in much worse shape. All right, so if we go over here. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Olympic gold. Good job, Nate. You did it. I don't know what he did, but we didn't fall. So I assume he succeeded. Yeah, I knew I was going to have to get up on one of the rails at some point. Oh, no. Other rail. Glad I checked. Oh, we only gotten too far into an impossible situation that we couldn't back out of it. Now, this is a little cruel. But we got there. And smoothly at that. This is gonna be different, we'll say. Difficult, perhaps. There we go. Those are clipped together. Haha. Just one clipping into the other. Haven't actually noticed a ton of that outside of like foliage. Well, this doesn't appear to go anywhere. So I guess we want to get up there. Perfect. I heard a cat. That was definitely a meow. And everyone knows that a meow is what cat do.
God. Shit.
Oh, no. Well, didn't have to fall very far. Cats give me morale. Hell yes. Cats encourage me to be amoral. They tell me to do crimes. Huh. All right. That, what looks like an outcropping there, does not seem to be... I don't seem to be able to stand on it. Which is not ideal, because it's right where I need to stand. Whoops. There's a Mikote on Marilith I see around sometimes saying catnip and crimes. Excellent. People keep offering her catnip and nobody invites her to any crimes. Well, that's not very helpful. You gotta have a balanced breakfast of catnip and crimes. Oh, I can step on that. I see how it is. I step on that? No. Chirp. Yeah, it seems like this does not have collision as a step. Like the boxes. Just flat. Alright, so I gotta figure out a different way to get higher. Oh, wait, that looks way easier. Why didn't I think of that? Ah, yeah, this is the life. Broken stairs, my favorite kind. How did you know? There we go. Ah, I see. Now I understand why this is here. This is the first time that there's been something actively forcing me to go fast rather than just a slope that I need to take quick steps up. Oh. Nate, we were so close. You were the chosen one, Nate. Oh my god. Oh, you poor man. Now, how do I get out of here is the question. I don't think this is the answer. Yeah. Which means it really is, it wants us to go around this way. Might be able to get up on the tracks there, depending on how that goes. Ooh, where does this lead? I definitely felt like I did not have anywhere near enough time to get past the wheel. All right, go, Gaston. Good boy. Yeah, just kick everything. Oh man, they're getting all the salt from the mines in the water. I don't think that's the correct solution to your problems. Hey yo. 6th grade science joke. Okay, we can't go up that way, so I guess we're going up the creek. And we have no paddle. Think it's a Turkish delight mine? I think you're right. Hmm. Well, I don't believe that we can't get up that way. So we're gonna keep trying. Ah. Like a fish. Just flopping around. Gotta give me a second, Twitch. There we go. Look at that. See, I knew you could do it, Nate. He needs to feed his confidence bone. Holy shit. Man, if I fuck up stepping up that, I'm gonna go flying back down the fucking stream. So I think it's probably safer. To try and swim.
Fuck.
That still pushes awful hard, huh? There we go. All right. That's where we'll start next week. We made it a good long way there. Where's my... There it is. Thanks for joining me, everyone. It's been fun. If you want to support us, once again, you can, of course, subscribe at, well, twitch.tv/if_when_y. Get access to all of our emotes and such. Or you can go to patreon.com/ifwhen, which will get you art, music, and shout-outs at the end of the stream, so thank you to our patrons. Sky, Andymonium, Melly Basket, Kai, Nahum Wengrove, Angelic, and Willow Mist. You rock. Here's the schedule. Tomorrow is going to be... Andy's out of town, so it's just going to be Alice with Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That should be... That is very fun. And... I think Willow might... Willow, did you say you were going on tonight or tomorrow? I've forgotten. Either one of those, you can catch up with her at WillowMist23 here on Twitch. And here's our VOD channel at youtube.com/@ifwhenvod. That's where the streams go when they're no longer streams and have become VODs. And that's it from me for tonight. Thank you everyone so much for coming. My name is Sue. I hate video games. Give my regards to the next crab you meet. Good night.